Yo guys, what's up? It's Alaska XP2 and I'm here to show you how to get better at Wii Sports Resort All Sports speedruns. So yeah, you gotta do 12 sports and start out with whatever. You can start with whatever you want, but you have to end out with skydiving. Take the picture, that's when you time it. And there are 12 sports that 12 sports that you have to do, and they're specific. Like, so you gotta do standard game and bowling, matching table tennis, Frisbee golf. You gotta do Frisbee golf. You can't do Frisbee dog, even if it is faster. 3-point contest, power cruising, canoeing, cycling, you know, skydiving, duel, wakeboarding, you know, just all that. And this tutorial is just going to be discussing all the strats you can do, like backup strats, stuff like that, beginner strats, advanced strats. This is a big video. This is a huge video. It's going to be covering all sports and all categories at the end. So I'll provide some timestamps in the description and in the comments. Yeah, it'll probably be over an hour long. Like an hour and 30 is my estimate. So what you usually would start out with is Frisbee golf, so we'll start out with that. The thing is, Frisbee golf has a lot of menuing, so and it's also the most reset heavy, so most runners start out with this first. So there are 3 that are fast. There's Resort A, Classic A, and Classic B. Classic B is definitely the hardest, but it is the fastest. The world record's time is a 122, I think. 121 or 122, I'm not sure. But Classic A, it's like a 135-ish, and Resort A is a 139. So yeah, if you want to start with Resort A, like if you're a beginner, you want to do that kind of shit, you can go ahead. Resort A is very non-risky. Also, you saw that button right there? That is just, oh shit. That's just a one-time thing. So, if you play it like it once, exit, and then exit out, go, and then try to play it again, you won't get either of those. So, just make sure you go through Frisbee golf before you start speedrunning for real. Like every single time you start up the Wii disc, that's when you have to do it. And to get the most distance, you have to throw it straight, like no bending or angling, because I don't know, it just makes you go straight or farther. So yeah, that's a very easy hole-in-one. I don't expect you to get it, but I if you make it an out of bounds, I would probably reset. I mean, if you're doing classic, whatever, classic, no, not classic, Resort A, I just would probably reset at that kind of thing, because I don't know. Just makes the runs better. So you see how I kind of went too far to the left, so I might not be able to make this, but it's very hard to make an equal here. Even if it says that it's 150 away, it's still uphill, so you're probably not going to end up making it like this. So that would probably end up being like a 142. Just really practice up on this because it's inconsistent as hell. I'm gonna say that right now. It's so inconsistent. Frisbee golf is stupid. And that's why we do it first. And then the next up is Classic A. You know, just like the first 3 holes of OG Wii Sports. Oh fuck, I messed up. That's okay. It's probably not that big a deal, unless the tree's blocking. So yeah, I tried curving it, and it didn't go far at all. It went 150, and that's it. Missing a shot wastes about like 6 to 8 seconds on these two courses. But on whatever, on Classic B, I think it wastes 8 seconds usually. Especially on one, that if you lose it on the first hole, that's like the riskiest hole one ever. Hold on, I'll just talk about that later. So you can't go to the left, you can't take the shortcut. Don't do it, trust me. It's not a good idea at all. And I just really fucked that up right there. So, yeah, never do what I just did. Trust me, not a good idea. And I think this might go in the OOB. Yeah. That's gonna spawn you back at where you shot first, so. Also a bad decision. I don't know why they make you start back over there and not in OOB, but like with 2 extra strokes or something. But whatever. You can curve it like 90 yards away. That's okay. And then you exit. You know. It's a really bad score for me. I'll probably lose points. Yeah. Actually lost a ton of points, god. And then this is an advanced strat. These are both beginner, but this is probably more advanced. I would start using it if you sub 19. So Classic V has a lot more wind usually. Has 6 to 14 miles per hour in any direction, other than beginner having 1 to 6. So there's a big ass difference. Oh, and this is a very advanced strat. Very. If you get sub 18, I would start using it. But it's very tricky. And if I had landed on that, I could have tried for albatross. So, I really don't want to show that off. Or, I really want to try to show that off. That was unlucky. So I aimed to the wrong side. Yeah. You just have to really read the fucking winds. It's pretty stupid. Yeah. This is really hard. That camera just tells it all. Yeah, I think that's when you get hole in one, and then you get like an eagle, I'm not sure though. Yeah, that's it. See, this is bad, like, if it only works if the wind's going up, usually. Or 6 back, it could possibly work, I guess. Otherwise, just, here's what you do. You throw it about to those trees. You see? Alright, well, fuck you, stupid tree. Never mind, let's just keep going. Alright, so I threw it to the wrong side just to circumvent the tree. Decided to do that. You just throw it really big uphill.
Good par.
So the thing is, that would waste more time than doing Resort A. That would waste a lot more time. So really fucking study up on this course. I am gonna do it one more time. Because I suck. I haven't played this in a while, I'm sorry. Hole in one. I really want to show you guys Albatross. It's such a cool trick. But you know what? We're doing eagle strats anyways. And we're fucking it up, of course. Why can't I get anything I want tonight, bro? Not a single world record. Really, mate?
Hole in one!
Alright, hole in one. It's been 10 minutes already. Y'all can tell this is gonna be long. Okay. This could be an Albie. Not 100%, but yeah. Alright, I think so. No, never mind. I just put myself in a really shit place. But I can still go for eagle. You know what? We're just gonna let it do that. It wastes so much time to get out of bounds here. Would you shut your fucking trap? I knew it was gonna miss, bro. You didn't have to do that. Alright. Sorry I'm mad tonight. OG Wii Sports killed my mood completely. I'm gonna go play some Puyo Tetris after this. I really am angry. And hell no, I'm not doing online gameplay. That's gonna make me even more mad. I'm just gonna lose against everyone else. Alright, and you eagle there. Alright, that's what you do. If you get backwinds, that's okay, but you can't make an eagle with that. You can only make an eagle with upwards winds. Same with Resort A. You can basically only make an eagle with upwinds. Alright, so now that that is taken care of, I'm just gonna go along with my route. We've got Swordplay Duel. Swordplay Duel, alright? There are two people you can use. There's Ryan, and he swings from right to left. Or no, he guards sideways. So what you do is you swing from right to left. He has skill points from 0 to 15. But 0 has a tutorial, so we're gonna try to find a way to circumvent that. And if you can't find a way, you're gonna have to go with Fumiko, who is 20 to 30 skill points. So I think Ryan actually goes to 20, but I'm not 100%. She guards vertically, so you have to hit her from her head. Alright, I'm going to demonstrate how you attack Ryan. So I circumvented the tutorial by getting 8 skill points. I think it just said. And that's how you attack him. You just attack him where his sword is. So like, parallel, get your thing parallel to his sword, and then start swiping at him. Sometimes he will guard vertically, but that's just because he's a dick. Ryan's always been a dick. It's alright. So just observe how I do it. He let himself go there, so that's a big advantage you have over Ryan. When he lets himself go, you can swipe really easily. Get him off the stage. Quick as fuck. Oh shit. Yeah, don't do what I did actually. Just, don't. So, how you set up Fumiko. This is how you set up Fumiko. Okay? Let's get a me we haven't used yet. Nikki Pierce from Watch Dogs, remember her? If you played the game, you'd know. So, we got Ryan, but of course we have the 3-second tutorial to skip. Alright, so here's what we do. You have to swing at him once and very weakly, just so like the game doesn't know you're trying to do some weird shit. Like I don't know why the game lowers your skill points or heightens your skill points when you do this, but I don't know. Like it's a big question. And this time you have to win. So here's what you do. Hit him once like that. Then you guide him over to the edge. This is 200 IQ strats. You block, I guess. Just like try to get as little hits as possible. And then next round, just don't do a single thing. Just barely win. Guide him over to the edge as soon as possible. Don't guard anything he does. And you still have to make sure you win at the same time, so it's actually really difficult. Okay, there's a couple of exceptions to that I just said. Alright, there we go. So I won. So guys, we did it. We reached whatever. I think this is Fomiko right here. I'm not sure though. Yeah, this is Fomiko.
Excellent!
So you got Fomiko. This is Fomiko. And she does like I said, she vertically blocks, but she doesn't have a tutorial, so she saves time. You just hit her on her head like that. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost as fast as running, but it's not. It's a little bit slower to do this. Definitely is still very quick. So once you knock her off the platform, you don't have to wait until round over. I'll demonstrate what you need to do. I mean, for Frisbee golf, when you land it in the last hole, that's when you exit. And on this, when you finally knock them off, that's when you exit. I'll just demonstrate for this one because I've seen a couple of people get confused over it. Yeah, I mean, just in case, you know, I gotta make my precautions. I don't want people to go out and say, oh, I'm gonna exit really late and lose my sub-18 run to not exiting early. Like that. And next up we have golf. And it's the same thing with Frisbee golf as it is blah blah. So 139, 134 I think, or 132, I'm not sure. And then this is also 130, no, it's 138 I think. So we'll do Resort A first. This is the easiest again.
Nice shot!
Just like a little swing to do a full shot. I'll explain backspin on this shot. So backspin is, okay, hold on a second. 1 second. Never mind, that's wrong. I don't want the splits there. Oh shit. Okay, so backspin is when you're doing a stroke and you stop it halfway like this. So you go like that. And like otherwise a forehand, like just a regular stroke, that backspin would be like this. So you'd be following through and backspin will just be like this. You stop it like really suddenly. So you're using this club. It's about a 3. Hit it a bit too hard. Oh no. Yeah, no. I'm pretty bad at golf. That is my one weakness. So that had backspin on it, and I did that. So this one, this first shot shouldn't have backspin. Only when you're going to the green is when you should have backspin. Or if you're like trying to make a risky shot, I guess you could do backspin. So if I didn't use backspin there, it would have just rolled into the
green.
fairway. It would have been hard to make it that shot. An easy make-in.
Good birdie.
Just make sure you read the slopes on the green. Practice doing that, definitely. You hit this is about a 3. No backspin, just hit it at a 3. And it gets you right on the green.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, the collision on this is nasty as hell. So, yeah. Let me,
Good par.
I got a bit of a mustache, but let me show y'all hole 3. This is really tight hole 3 wins. So this is what the win you aspire to get. 6 up. That's perfect win. That's a really good win. You see what I mean? That almost albatross, which is 3 under
On
par.
the green.
And if I albatross, I would have gotten a replay. Alright, I don't know what's wrong with this game, but there's obviously some shit happening. So a replay is the replay system. The replay system in this game is a bit complicated. So you exit there. Replay system is from a long distance, 3.9 or less feet away causes a replay. And when you're close, it's like 3.5. So, a big difference. And if you're on like a really hilly slope, or you putt it from the rough, it's gonna give you a replay. Like sometimes if you putt from really far away, it also gives you a replay, but that's really uncommon. Just like, yeah. That's why we do new route in Golf 18 to avoid replays. Like easier pins avoid replays more often because they're not on terrible hills. So that's a replay.
Great approach.
It's 1.4 feet away. It's a replay. You can't skip it. This is perfect. It's perfect for this tutorial. I just did that. I almost ghost-teed it right there.
Good
Close.
birdie.
So yeah, you got that easy hole, and you got this easy hole. Only problem with this hole is the bunker. I hate this bunker. So you got 10 back. I would use this club. You can go for a 3.5 with backspin. Look at this beauty. Look at that.
Great approach.
Yeah, just
Good
like that was
birdie.
backwind, so I had to compensate with the bigger club. It would have went in the bunker if I had just done normal. So there are 2 ways of doing this, okay? So you've got right side, and then you've got the harder side, left side. And for this side, you have to hit it at about 3.5. So that could make it, I don't even know. Yeah, okay. So more like a 3 1/3. And then after that you do a 3, just over a 3 shot. And I messed that up. See, the only problem, the big giant problem with this is the bunker. Just like the amount of space you can hit on is hit on the perfect, like hit on good shit and get good like bounce onto the green,
Great approach.
then make an eagle is very limited. So it's definitely harder than Resort A. If you're a beginner, I would actually use Resort A and use Classic A for Frisbee golf. And here's Classic B. It's sort of advanced, but it's not as hard as Frisbee golf. Classic B. I use both Classic Bs, so with this side wind, you just do this. Your key. I would probably
That's it.
otherwise, but I just messed up. But there it is. Boom.
Great birdie.
So on this hole, you gotta go through the trees. This is probably the best way. Go through the
Great
trees
shot.
right about here, and you go through that tree and have an easier bounce. So what you do after that, this is easy. So you see how this hole is like this? The map deceives you. That if you do it full, it's gonna land just over the bunker with 0 wind. So you still need to compensate with backspin because the 10 wind up makes you like go where you would the diamond says. Yeah, I'm not speaking English today, sorry guys. Oh shit, that was almost albatross. That one albatross episode, I think. And there, easy eagle right there.
Great eagle.
Don't do driver strat. It's just a lost cause now. It's only for OG. Because OG has less clubs.
Solid shot.
Okay, that was a full shot right there. Yeah, made it into the rough. Here's what we're gonna do. See, it says 95. We're going to put it right about here. Hit about a 2.5. Okay, not 2.5. It'll still spin a lot. So I guess hit it like that next
On
time.
the green.
Hit it more than I said. And you exit. That still counts if you didn't hear the sound of it reaching the bottom. If it went in the hole, it still counts because we knew that the ball would have gone in the hole. Okay? It's kind of weird. But next up we have wakeboarding. You have to, the only thing I'll say about this is that you have to exit when it says finish on the screen. You have to. If you exit before, the run's illegible. The run is like, it's illegal, not illegible. And you have to play a couple of times to avoid the tutorial. Tutorial is like waste 7 seconds of time, so definitely try to avoid that. You just have to play it a couple of times and earn points. Just like stay through the cutscene. And so this is archery. Here's what you need. You just have to like lay it down right here or something so you can prepare for archery and shit. So you put it on, okay, and point your Wii remote at the screen as soon as you press one player. And you do it like this. You press the right button, okay? Then you go in, okay? Here's how you spam in archery. So you press A, then you press, while still holding A, you press Z. Then you bring it forward towards the Wii center bar, and then you release Z while still holding A. So A, Z, Z, A. A, Z, B, A. The B is representing when it goes forward. A, Z, B, A. A, Z, B, A. A, Z, B, A. You know, when you get the hang of it, you can do it faster. That is like what a 25 time person would go. But this is how you do it fast. You just release it faster. And you exit on the last archer, or on the last fire, and then you go to bowling. This is my route. You don't have to do this route. So you go standard bowling, and there are a lot of strategies for this. There are so many strategies for this. You could do this, position it right here, and curve it. So here's how I curve it. I curve it to the left with the most spin. I go like this, and then I follow through over this shoulder and rotate the Wii remote towards my shoulder while I am doing it. Like progressively. While I'm doing it, rotate the shoulder, or no, rotate the Wii remote, and then go follow through over my shoulder. Like that. And when you end, it has to be facing your shoulder. So like this.
Two for two.
See that? Okay, so yeah, we got that strat established. Also do this, and then do the same thing I've been doing. Alright, okay, that was wrong in the way I did it. And don't try to pick up spares, that will only waste time. Just either avoid the pins or pick up a couple. So you go right next to it, barely on the edge. You follow through. Yeah, no, this strategy doesn't work. Never mind, don't use it. Just forget about that strategy. I think the one on the other side works though. So with this, instead of it, you throw it like this instead. So you like do a tiny stroke, like go back from here, and then you curve it like this. So it starts out like this, and then it ends up like this, curving towards the right. So. Okay, forget about that strategy also. Don't use it. I'm just debunking strategies right now. You could use this strategy. Don't use that strategy, never mind. Okay, I'm just debunking strategies, seriously. Or you could go right here and throw it like this, except it's above your head. So something like that's a very easy but very time-wasting strat. You waste like 10 seconds off of doing my strat or this strat. But the strat that I want you guys to use. Oh, that was close actually. So do this. For this is my strat. So you just press A, you go over here, go right in the middle of these two. And then you curve it like to the left, to the right. Perfect. You see that? It's perfect setup. I love this strat. Other people, when they're sitting down, they do it like this. Doesn't work, okay? You gotta do it while standing up. That is a big yeah. I just get super consistent strikes on this for some reason. I don't know why I do, never mind. But like that was just because I had positioned it too far to the right. No, too far to the left. And then I tried doing the backup strat, which is to like drop it and make it slow. So if you like ever get in a situation where you like this, what the heck? You do it like that. Never mind, don't do it like that. Do it like I just did. You just like drop it earlier than usual, and that makes it go a little bit slower and spin a little more. Like that, exactly. If you ever get in a situation, if you want to go a little more curvy to the right, you use that strat.
Nice one!
So yeah, you get consistent strikes. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll do this instead.
2 in a row!
That's a backup strat, I guess. I knew that was bad. Shouldn't have gone through it. Oh yeah, and getting split spares, which are like when the pins are far apart, is like an automatic 2-second time waste because of the Wii Sports Resort logo just being stupid. There's your fucking strike. Okay, so this is the 10th frame. In the top right corner, you see how it has 3 boxes instead of the regular 2 you've been seeing for the fast 9 frames? Well, that's because if you get a strike or on the first or second box, or first or second try, then you have to do a third one. And if you get a spare on the first or second, or no, the second try, then you also get a third one. So here's what you do. Then you time it when it goes in the gutter. When it like goes in the gutter, you don't have to time it when it gets to the chute. So you can time it anytime it goes into the gutter. Alright, next up we have table tennis match. So we're going against Cole here, and this is perhaps the most important strategy in the entire game that no one seems to understand. I literally have told this to people like 1,000 times now, and they still don't understand. This is the entire reason I'm doing this tutorial. Okay, so please listen. So here's what you do, okay? The first 0-0 on 0-0, you start out like this. You don't start out like this, okay? So if you do this, he still gets it. Start out like this, and you see how I'm starting out perpendicular to, or no, parallel to the TV. So I'm starting out parallel to the TV. When I make the shot, that's what it looks like. Okay, you see how I like twisted my arm when I made the shot? That creates backspin. And Cole can't hit this for some odd reason. And so you do the same thing but the opposite way on this turn. You just curve it back like that when you're doing the shot, instead of curving it like that. So when Cole does a shot, however, here's how you do it. You have to twist it to the right and hit it from the left side to create topspin. This one, you start from the right side and then twist it to the left side.
4-0.
And then you do the same thing as the first point. Twist it like that, start from the left, into the left.
5-0.
Start to the right, into the right, or twist to the right. So let's go over that one more time. And if you want to do it with me, go ahead. Start to left, twist to left.
1-0.
Start to the right, twist to the right. Or twist back.
2-0.
Start to the left, twist to the right.
3-0.
Start to the right, twist to the left.
4-0.
Start to the left, twist to the left.
5-0.
And then start to the right, twist to the
Match
right.
point.
And then exit here. When it says 2 bounces, that's when you exit, okay? So if you're not good enough at table tennis and you want to do a different strat, here's what you do. You can like just start out like this, I guess. There really is no backup strat, okay? This is just really like 30 seconds of time waste, and I wouldn't do it if I were you. Yeah, don't do it. Just follow that strat. For God's sakes, please just follow that strat. So many people are losing their PBs to Cole, and I really don't know why. It's getting on my nerves. I don't know. So this is basketball 3-point contest. You don't do pickup game because it's slower, and it'll make the run illegal. So here's what you do. You miss a lot. You miss these first 2. You get this one. Okay, you get this one as a substitute. No, you get that one as a substitute. Miss the first one. You get the second one. You get the third one. You miss the fourth one. You get the 5th one.
Nice.
You miss the first one. You miss the second one. You get the third one. You get the 4th one. and then you get the fifth one. And there's no bell. Notice that there isn't a bell. So the bell appears when you clear the first three. So here I'll demonstrate the bell. And this doing what I just did is called bell skip. It saves like 3 seconds. It is probably the most important skip in the game because it is like the only skip in the game. Otherwise, yeah. If you want to waste 5 seconds, I guess that's okay. But you might be missing out on some opportunities to bop someone. So you see how she appears, and shit happens. Watch this. This bell appears, and it won't let you press A until then. So another thing is, you can't get less than 6 points, and very specifically 6 points. Because if you just get 5 points. Sorry. If you just get 5 points. If you just get 5 points. If you just get 5 points.
All right. Nice.
That was 6 points, so it counts. If you get 6 or under,
It's in.
or 6 or less, if you get less than 6 and you get less than 4 in a concentrated area of the 6, so basically if you get 4 points in the second row, and then you just get 6, you get 1 on the first row, and then you get 4 on the second row, and then you get the last ball on the third row, and you try to aim for 2 more on the third row, that's fine. It'll still work. You still have to aim up twice on the third one though, because the game's stupid. So, but you just have to get 6 points out of this. So don't worry about being good. And when you throw out the last ball, which is the 5th ball on the fifth round of balls, that's when you exit. And you go to power cruising and you press the top button, okay? So here's what you can do. There are a lot of options. There's beach, marina, and cavern, okay? So this is a pretty long video so far. 42 minutes. So this is beach, marina. Don't use marina, okay? That's it. Don't use marina. We're just gonna cross it off. We're not even gonna demonstrate. We're either gonna do beach or cavern. So beach doesn't have a lot of skips. It's not difficult. There's not a lot of waves, so it's very tame. Unlike archery, you hold your Wiimote to the right hand, in the right hand. So you don't have to go to any of the gates here. You can just BS it and not do that. This is good for like beginners. Just like to warm up before you get to cavern. That's a good thing. Get used to things. Just get used to the control. Like it's good for warming up before doing stuff. When the waves start to build up over here, you make the tiniest little skip ever here. Such a tiny skip. But it still suffices as a skip. Then you exit when it says finish. And on cavern, there are a lot more waves and a couple more skips you gotta do. And, oh shit, they're a bit difficult. And that's one thing you don't want to do if you're like me and have a sub 18 or lower, because that wastes about 7 seconds just to click beach. World record for beach is like a 58, and then cavern it's like a 50 flat. So there's a big ass difference, and my gold is way better than my gold on beach. Just saying. If you skip here, there's some waves. Let's see. If you boost on a wave, the boost effects are negated, so make sure you boost after the wave. even if you have a full once you get on the way. You don't have to do this after. It saves more time than anything. So do this after. And you can also fall off the power Frisbee, so be careful you don't. Like, crap, messed up on that. So you actually do have a tutorial there. You just play the game like twice for points on beach, like on the first, on either of the first 3 stages. But no, you have to have a certain amount of skill points to get cabin. You have to do the first 4. And then, same with cycling. So you have to play around the island like once or twice in order to unlock to the beach if you haven't already. So, you know, I forgot if that's the same thing with Frisbee and Frisbee golf, but yeah. Anyway, you have power cruising. We're done. You go to canoeing. So canoeing. The reason I'm mentioning the tutorials is because there is a tutorial to skip here that's like 6 seconds long, and you definitely want to skip this. So to skip the tutorial, here's what you do. You go on 100 mode, 100 yard mode, which says 100 yard goal, and you get like 95 3 or 4 times. You progressively get more yardage though. You start at like 95, get 96 next turn, 96.5, and then 97. So yeah, you don't have to start off at 95. You can start out at like 80, then go 85, 90, 95, 97. That's fine. But I'm not the best at canoeing. Obviously, you see my runs, they're pretty shit canoeings. So here's what you do. Here's what I do at least. I start off 1, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, I just go towards the innards of the thing. That's all you really focus on. And there's always this little patch of like tadpoles or something. Well, I forgot what those are called, but you always go on the inside here. And for me, 30 is a good canoeing, and you just exit on finish. So same as a lot of things, like. Same as last week. Obviously I messed up that start there, so it's going to waste me a bit of time. But I focus on doing a 2-2 pattern, unless you're going out, and then I do an extra one to go back in. And you have to swing pretty vigorously so you get more speed off of it. That's pretty average for me, honestly. And then you exit. Okay. So this is so important, guys. This is so important. So here's what you do, okay? Okay? Get your fucking nunchuck, alright? 1 stage race. To the beach! Okay? To the beach! Alright? To the beach! Do not press around the island. You are going to make that mistake once, and it's a big ass mistake because you can't click off of it. If you're going to click off of it, you waste 20 seconds, and if you do it, you waste 20 seconds. So don't do it. They're both the same difficulty, so it doesn't matter if you do to the beach and you suck at the game. You have to play through once to get to the beach, or to skip the practice, you do 2 times. Alright, cool beans. So what we want to focus on is getting a 205 or lower. You do some boosting at the start. And then you drop behind this guy, which is girl or whatever. I can't tell. But you avoid bananas, you avoid rocks, because those slow you down. You try to get like speed by drafting. to drafting is like when you get behind somebody, you see this like kind of windy stuff. That's how you earn hearts that way. You earn more hearts. Just like that's a necessity to go faster, to make boosts. And if you run out of hearts, you get something called Blue Man. Wastes about 8 seconds, so fuck that. Obviously, you don't want that. We're gonna try to stay safe. Stay around 3 hearts. Sakura right there just got Blue Man. And there's Blue Shot. She's always like around 10 points. Martin, Patrick, Ian delivering pizza. And then there's the gang of 6. Right here, I'm being an idiot. And so if you get 0, don't pedal at all. Don't even pedal. Don't even think about it. Wait until you get 1 to pedal. This is very risky. I do it just because I'm out of hearts. I have no other option. So Miguel just got Blue Man, that's what it's like. You actually like drink a water bottle, it's pretty funny, but you wouldn't think it's funny during your level, but for instance, like, or Pierre is always close, or Anna. So I got Blue Man. Pierre's an idiot. Then you exit when you say when it says finish, and then you go to the last port. That's skydiving. That's skydiving with your name on it. Okay. So, not much to discuss here other than Gwen skip. So, Gwen skip skips her. This is winning. So
Okay,
you get skipped and it saves about 3 seconds. And you guys can easily do the skip. Here's what you need to do. Get that person. Don't go straight down first. You need to start off by going at like about a 35-degree angle, and then when you get her going down like near vertical, this is near vertical, it's about a 75-degree angle, you can still barely see his head, like go white in his face. So that's how you can tell. You do have to tilt it a tiny bit to the side. I don't know why, it's just a good luck charm, I guess. Okay, everyone.
Okay, everyone.
Because if you went sideways, it would make you go a lot slower. So you don't get Gwen, and she just like wastes 3 seconds for some reason. She just wants to take a picture with you, so she gets a whole cutscene to herself. Time. Okay. Wow, I have a big mustache. I got a shave tonight, I guess. So this is all categories. All categories, doing every fucking thing. Duel, speed slice, showdown, wakeboarding, frisbee dog, frisbee golf, archery, bowling, bowling 100, bowling spin control, golf, 3-hole. You also do frisbee golf 3-hole, frisbee golf 3-hole, golf 3-hole, and then you do table tennis and return challenge, basketball, 3-point pickup game. Yeah, everything except for versus on power cruising, canoeing, cycling, and dogfighting. So you don't do the 3 versus, and you don't do dogfight because they're all multiplayer. All right. So we don't have a multiplayer category right now. So here's what we want to start out with. We want to start out with speed slice, and we haven't found out how to get Ryan here yet. So we just use Famiko. She's a little bit harder. And the way you get Famiko is by winning against somebody by 1 point. So like winning against Ryan by 1 point. So just like focus on swiping the right way. Don't focus on the speed when you start off. When you get good, that's when you can start just like, you know, slicing fast and shit. I'm not even good, so I had to hesitate on that one. Why would you lift up diamonds? That was crazy. I just mined a diamond. I think that's why you did it, so I can have the satisfaction of mining that diamond. Okay, I don't know how that counted, but yeah. Okay, that's a weird cutscene you get. It's RNG, it doesn't really, it's not really based on anything. She rubber bands and gets harder by the last 5, so that was me. Yeah. I could tell, man. Instantly put on that. So losing 1 against her is about 5 seconds of time waste. Not very good. But I would focus on just going slowly at first. And this is Swordplay Showdown. You could either do 19, which is goddamn really hard. Don't do it unless you're gangland. Or you could do bridge first, the first level, very easy. You only save like 1 second off 19s at its most optimized, so don't do it, okay? That's a big suggestion. So here's the movement you do. You do it like what's right. So you do it like this. And when somebody's far away from you, the next person's far away from you, you don't do it until they're close. Okay, thanks to Burrow. So they'll sometimes do that to you. It wastes like 2 seconds, not a big deal. No, it wastes like 1 second actually. So yeah, you don't do that until you're close to them. Because it won't let you move otherwise. It's like a homing kind of thing. Just think of it like that. Just think of it like the Sonic Adventure 2 thing where he has that hop or whatever. And he guards like Brian, so you just exit when you hit him, and there you go. So that's done. Next up we have Frisbee golf. Frisbee golf is just like archery. You just spam, you know. Okay, there's a skip called major skip. That was not faster than the original. So what would be faster than the original skip, or no, faster than the original would be if you had an couple of optimal A presses. Frame perfect A presses will make it 10 frames faster than just doing it normal. So disregard me saying any of that. I just wanted to let you guys know why it's called major skip. So you can skip that in all category runs by practicing Frisbee golf before. That's a one-time message, just like in Frisbee golf. And when you start, you throw it towards the ground. Okay. Throw it towards the ground. You hopefully you won't get stuck in the toaster with these really unclear instructions. But here's what you do. You tilt your weir melt like this. See how the Frisbee doesn't like it too? And then you boom! It's like you're rage attacking on the floor or some shit. And if you do it behind you, that appears. It wastes like 3 seconds, but still a pretty big deal. It's just stupid. So don't do it behind you. Big lesson. And you have to play through this once to skip the balloon cutscene, get a couple of points. Doesn't matter how many you get. And then do. Yeah, that music. That's just to let you know that's the last throw. So yeah. It's kinda cool. So 100 pin is just like 10 pin, but strikes are a lot more worthful. They save like 5 seconds off of spares. It's insane. So just try my strat, I guess. My strats are even more like powerful than this. Or you could do this. Okay, that works too. But don't throw it straight. You have to throw it with curve. Here's what happens when you throw it straight. It doesn't knock down every single pin because throwing it straight isn't like the kind of strike that would be good. So in this game you actually need to spare it because it makes the cutscene play a lot faster. So that was very wide, that was too wide, so one of the pins didn't fall down. Still need to get the spare. Makes the cutscene play faster. Yeah, that was also a wide strike. Or no, wide shot. Still got the pin though. It's fine because that only wastes 3 seconds. If you don't get the spare, it wastes 5. That's what I'm talking about. This is the inconsistent strat that you can do. It almost never works on here. I've only gotten it to work twice, so don't do it. Only use that strat for spares. And that was a head-on shot, so it definitely wouldn't have worked. Okay, I don't know what that was, but anyway. Shit. You see how close that was? Alright, that was head-on, but it still worked out. Because the pins collided in a weird way. So on this one, here's what you do. You do the inconsistent strat. And then you don't make a spare. And then you quit. There, that's it. Alright, so here's spin control. So spin control is sort of cycle based. A couple of them are cycles. But here's what you do, okay? Alright. You press A, and then you do that. Because going into those things is easier. You press A, and then you do that. Because we don't want to be unsafe and just throw it and miss it. On here, just spin it to the right so you make sure it goes away. So number 5 is cycle based. So watch out for that. Yeah. You still throw it in though, even if it's like throw it there. Yo, Senior, what's up? Okay, I forgot 9 was cycle based. I got distracted anyways. And you just do the same thing as tempo. Oh, I forgot, I'm not timing it. Okay, so return challenge. This may be the hardest sport of it all, okay? This is the only risk of doing all categories, okay? So, here's what to do, alright? It's very difficult. Really, really, really difficult. Exit, okay. Just volley it. And if you want to be safe, which I don't even know what safe means, but anyways, if you want to be safe, just make it double bounce shot on your side. So here's what you do, alright? Listen very carefully to these instructions because you might get your dick stuck in a toaster, I don't even know. Okay, that's how you do it. Obviously my all categories run is shit, so don't do that. Alright, pickup game, you do 1 game for it. Alright, same with... Alright, I'll explain the tutorial skips at the end of the run, and I'll time it. Alright, so you play through this once, and you don't make that shot because I'm an idiot. Alright, and then you fall down, then you get back up as quick as possible, and you still make the shot.
2 points!
You get back up. This like lowers the time down, so and just only make 2 points, okay? Because that wastes time if you don't. And you always have enough time to get back up before they shoot, so. That's pretty funny. And if you don't fall down, just steal it afterwards. If you lose, the run will be invalid, or if you tie. So you have to get 2 points. See how fast that is, god damn. Okay, so this is the last time you do this. As you can see.
Got it!
Oh shit. So, as you can see, it's 60 seconds on the clock and now they're in decimals. You can't do it anymore, okay? You can't do that shot anymore. You can't do those shots. Or no, you can't mess up your shots early because it doesn't go down now. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Now that you're just gonna have to hope they waste as much time as possible just throwing the ball around. Okay. Okay then. Boom, 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 do, 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 do. I'm trying to do that Ghost Riders thing. Alright, just delay yourself until the last thing. And then for me, I gotta shoot to make the 5 goal. And at 5 seconds left, they'll probably end it. I still am leading, so it's fine. Alright. And the bell goes off, that's when you exit. Alright, so don't do that, alright? This is the last thing. Okay, listen, this is very important as well. At Sir Tyler 123, make sure you're watching this. It's quite a load of bing ding dong. So if you don't watch this, so you get 1 or 2 iPhones, okay? Skip the stupid tutorial. Alright, 1 and 2. Right? And here's what you guys have to do. Alright, if you crash, as you can see the timer stops and it doesn't load. Yeah, I gotta hit Tyler's house. You gotta hit Tyler's house. Alright, let me make an explanation, alright? So Tyler's house is on this island over here. This is where all the golf holes are in resort at least. I don't know, no one knows where the classic ones are. They're just somewhere. It might be on Krypton, I mean, I don't know. So, yeah, go over here. Alright, shoot randomly as you're playing. I mean, these are safe strats, so I use these definitely. I still use them to this day because they're both safe and advanced strats. As you can see, I'm being very safe right now. Alright. Don't do that. Just be safe. Just be a safe pilot. Unlike me. Alright, so here's Tyler's house. You can see that golf club, right? A little stick. This is his house, right? I want you guys to fire your lasers at it. Right? This is a meme. It's a big ass meme. And I want you to not do that, okay? It's a nice looking trick, but don't do it. Don't waste the 5 seconds. It'd be just like getting a tutorial. Okay, yeah, I believe you. So you can explore Tyler's house with all the jewelry. That's not the 19-hole hotel, that's Tyler's house. So you can just chill right here next to Tyler's house and shoot his yard, I guess. Make it a blue stain for a second. That's cool. He wouldn't mind. There's a lot of butlers. Okay, don't do that. Okay, apparently that happens. So don't do that. Okay, yeah, definitely just try to be safe. And don't do anything except for shooting Tyler's house. As you can see, going into the wall, it really does waste time. So just until when the clock runs out, that's when you exit. When the clock gets to 0, just like basketball, 3-point. Not 3-point, the other one. So that's the end, guys. Hope you have a nice night. This is an hour and 10 minutes, so that's not very long. It's not as long as I expected, at least. We're gonna do some all sports runs. Hopefully, I'll get something good tonight, or all cat. I don't know, whichever one. Or no, I don't even know, guys. Let's just do 18 hole. But I need to explain something first. I need to explain all the tutorial skips that you have to do. So the ones that you don't need to skip the tutorial on are bowling, table tennis, and air sports. Or no, air sport. No, just skydiving. Island flyover, there is one. So here are all the tutorials that you need to skip. You need to skip duel by getting more than 0. Speed slash by getting more than 0. Showdown by playing once. Wakeboarding by playing 2 or 3 times. Frisbee God by playing once. Frisbee God by playing 18 hole once and then 9 hole once. And getting a good score. Archery by playing once. Bowling, you know what I said. Golf 18 hole once or twice. Table tennis, no tutorial. Basketball, 3-point play once. Basketball, whatever. Beat the first opponent. Power cruising, play a couple of times. Canoeing, go up to 90 feet 3 or 4 or 5 times. Cycling, play, but don't cross the finish line, okay? Cycling, play once or twice. Air sports, island flyover, get 1 eye point, 1, 2, 3, 4, but don't get 5, okay? Because you get another tutorial. All right, guys, I'll see ya.